Hey guys, it's your girl Beauty's Advocate here and welcome back to my channel. I am super excited today. SAIE Beauty just launched some foundations and I cannot wait to try them. I will not lie to you guys. I will not. I did already swatch one of these. I could not wait. Last week my face was super swollen because I got the remaining 3 of my wisdom teeth removed. So I couldn't film then, but I just was dying to see what the texture and colors look like. So super excited to share it with you today and do a full face. So SAIE did reach out to me beforehand. I picked up 2 shades in the shade 20 and 24. I think 20 is the closest one to my color. I probably also could have went a shade lighter, but I'll show you guys what it looks like in a second. I haven't tried it over my full face, so who knows. And they also sent me their brush to try. Okay, so here is the packaging. It does come with, like, you know, that tamper seal. I opened it from the bottom last week just because it was a little easier, but this is what the bottle looks like. It is a frosted glass, pretty cute, pump style top. So let's get into this and try it. Okay, so I am just going to do my normal skin prep. This is the Clarins Double Eye Serum. I like to use this under my eyes. I am going to put concealer there today, but just showing you kind of my full skin prep process. I've already done my full skincare routine. These are just products I like to add after SPF. This is the Glow Recipe Niacinamide Dewdrops. I was influenced to get these by TikTok. But I actually love them. I feel like I have dry skin and this product actually adds a decent amount of hydration to my skin prior to going in with any makeup, which I think is important for me because sometimes I don't do my makeup right after skin prep. And last but not least, I've been loving the Refi face primer, so just gonna roll a little bit of that on today as well. This, I don't really love the stick application, but I love the actual serum. Mainly because you still have to rub it in with your fingers anyway, so I guess I just don't see the point of that, if that makes sense. So like I said, we'll be trying number 20 today. I do have a mirror directly in front of me, so I will be looking in this direction as I apply the foundation so that I can see everything. But let's see what it's giving today. Okay, so first things first, I hope like you saw how that squirted out. It is very liquidy. This is shade 20. Shade 20 has a cool undertone, which is me. I can only go for more of like cool or neutral undertones. So that's what this is. And let's see, y'all. I'm pretty excited about this. A little nervous. The color looks a little dark. Except for my chin, it looks like it meshes there. So let's see. I'm just gonna buff it in how I would do any other foundation. I'm not color correcting under this. So that is something for y'all to know. Normally I will color correct and conceal all of my acne marks, but I'm not doing that today. Okay, first things first, it's pretty easy to blend out, which is nice. I want to see if it's buildable though, so let's go in with another pump, especially on like my darker marks, and see. I'm purposely not going to put anything on my neck at this very moment because like I said, the shade does look a little dark, but something that I noticed when I put it on the other day is that it did kind of dry down a little lighter. So I don't know if it's because the product is like clearly like very wet and liquidy, but curious to see what it looks like on the dry down. Okay, I definitely feel like that is building up very well. This is supposed to be a buildable coverage foundation, which is nice. think this is pretty. It is definitely glowy. So when they say super glowy foundation, believe it. This is definitely super, super glowy. It's pretty. I feel like this is more of my summer shade though, which kind of sucks, but I like it. Okay, this is what the full face is looking like with this foundation. So far, I think I did a pretty good job of covering up my hyperpigmentation and everything, but I'm about to leave the house, run some errands. I'm going to come back and let you guys know what I think about this and see how it kind of wears in my smile lines and everything. So I'll be back. Okay, you guys, I'm back. I've had this foundation on for about 5 hours and I want to show you guys what it looks like. Now, let me caveat this by saying around the mouth is rough because I did just have wisdom tooth surgery. I had to gargle and clean my mouth out 3 different times already, and some of the salt water like literally ran down this portion, but I did not want to touch it up because I wanted you guys to like really see what it looks like. So I mean, around my mouth, obviously I wouldn't attribute that to the foundation. I would just attribute that to, you know, me rinsing and gargling and it running down my face. But I think it still looks very good, very smooth. um, I don't see anything crazy around, you know, my smile lines. It settles just a tiny bit, but all of my foundations do that there on me. So that's not anything that's like alarming or abnormal in my opinion. One thing that I will say is that I 100% forgot that I had on foundation. Um, which is a good thing. I do tend to lean more towards the liquidy foundations, specifically because it's lightweight. I tend to enjoy foundations that don't feel heavy on my skin. I'm not really a full coverage foundation girl, so that was something that was really important to me, and that's something that I noticed through this foundation. I think that it wore pretty well. I don't really have any complaints in that category. I don't know. I don't have any negatives about it. I can't say it's my all-time favorite foundation. I need to use it for a little while longer to give you like a full opinion of how I think this is. But overall, I think it does look very nice. I also think the color did dry down a little lighter than when I initially applied it, because now that I'm looking at myself, I kind of look a little more, how do I say it? Um, I look a little more normal. Like before, I was looking like I felt like my face was like a whole shade or two darker than my neck, and now it kind of is blending in, especially more as I'm looking in the mirror. So yeah, I do like that about this. This is also why, if you guys follow me on TikTok, I always say let your foundations actually dry down. Um, before you leave the store so you can see what it truly looks like. I think, you know, especially when products are wet, sometimes they do look a little darker. The undertones might look a little different than they do when it's fully dry. So this is definitely one of those foundations where I say, make sure if you are doing a swatch test that you let that sucker dry down so you can see the true color of it. Either way, I think it does look very beautiful. I think it looks pretty skin-like. So that is kind of my 2 cents on the foundation. I'll give you guys just a few little details about it. So some of the things that they said is that this foundation is actually 85% skin serum and 15% weightless pigment. I think that that's very interesting that 85% of it is skin serum. You see all of these brands nowadays that are trying to incorporate more skincare into the foundation. So this is one that does that, which I actually do appreciate because I prefer a more thinner consistency, as I said before. It comes in 36 different shades. It is a medium buildable coverage, and it retails for $40 in the US. Some of the ingredients that they like to call out: proprietary Hydrobounce complex. I don't fully know what that is, but it says it delivers 5 times more hydration than traditional hyaluronic acid. Sugar-derived squalene. It's supposed to be lightweight and locks in hydration. I use squalene in my night routine every single night that I go to bed, so I love squalene. And polyglutamic acid, which is supposed to deliver immediate and long-term plumping benefits. Um, so yeah, one thing that I did not do on camera earlier that y'all should know is you are supposed to shake this foundation prior to using it. I did not do that this time around. I did shake it, a couple days before, so sorry about that. Probably should have read the directions on that. Um, but yeah, either way, they said this is supposed to even hydrate, plump, and brighten the skin. In closing, so far, I like the foundation. I'm going to continue to use this for a couple of months and see how I like it over time. But as a first step, I am pretty happy with it. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Please drop them in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate you all. Bye.